spray the pipes major. Don't play with your life, player, or shake the dice, player. But if you got a quota, then stay away from toddlers. These bitches are fight promoters. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Train your toddler. Please train your toddler. Whippings, timeouts, take her allowance. Cause once first she will destroy your life if you allow it. Fucking, I'm tired of rapping. Yo, low, bring in the choir. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare. Welcome to the daycare.
Why did Daddy say so?
Because we were talking about every night, I wanted some boyfriends, so I'm moving out. Okay.
Because Daddy told you can't have a boyfriend in his house? So you're moving out?
Yes.
Man, welcome to the Dirty Folks Daycare, man. I am your Tyler Rather, just Dirty Folks, man. I appreciate y'all being here today, bro. I appreciate y'all. Just want to look at this picture real quick so I can remember what happened to me last night, bro. So the young ladies on the thumbnail are my actual friends. Like I know those voluptuous women. You know, I know them in real life, right? So that's why I put, you know, I max their eyes. I because I don't want no problems. Because you know, they could beat me up. I don't want no problems, right? But last night I was grilling. Chilling with friends, and you know, they were voluptuous neighbors, right? They my neighbors. So we out here talking, and this is a true story. Like what I'm saying is not made up. Matter of fact, let me see if I got a picture of them. Oh, let me see if I got a picture of them, because I just for the sake of authenticity. Let me see. You know what? I just pulled thumbnail. So for the sake of authenticity, the one on the left, he got a Bronco. It looked like a Range Rover, but it's not a Range Rover. I think it's a Bronco or a Ranger or something. Anyway, it's a real nice truck. And like he take her out, he feed her, he give her money, all type of wild shit, right? Like incredible things that I didn't even know happened to big girls. Right?
Hell no, to the no. Yeah.
Anyway, long story short, so she's trying to explain to me that the reason, my bad, that I can't afford her. She's trying to tell me that I can't afford voluptuous women like this. And God bless her, right? I can't afford it. Cool. All right, I'm cool with that, right? I can't afford big girls. I'm cheap. Woo. This the same, you know, man, all I do was give out 2 tacos. I can never keep a woman with 2 tacos. And I'm like, who don't like tacos? That's crazy, right? Anyway, which brings me to this topic of conversation, right? Because girls can't count. I don't care about that girl math. That don't mean nothing. But then I thought, can I afford a modern woman? Can I afford a modern woman? Like, what is wealth, right? Make you money, save you time. That is an asset. Something that makes you money, saves you money, or saves you time. These girls don't cook nor clean. They don't do anything but bring cooch to the table. so they don't save me time. Can I afford a modern woman? She doesn't pay me. You're supposed to pay how you weigh. What happened to that shit, bro? Girls are supposed to pay how they weigh. And I'm watching dudes pay big girls to be in relationships. Like y'all hustling backwards like a mofo. Can I afford to spend money on a poor quality product? Can I afford modern women? You're supposed to be able to get, quit saying the word submission. She's supposed to follow instruction, because as a helper, no matter who's helping you, if your boy helping you move furniture, he follow instructions. Man, you grab that side, I grab this side. We're gonna turn it sideways, get down the stairs. You have to follow instructions to be a helper. Can they follow instructions that specifically isn't about them? Do something exclusively for you and get the joy from knowing that you are right. Can I afford modern women? The time in which it takes for you to exude your intellectual property, because these girls really don't know how to do anything. They really don't. So if you have to tell her what to think for her to take credit for your thoughts just so she can say she don't need a man, can you afford a modern woman? I want to show you something to that point. And I dropped the link, man. Y'all welcome to come up if y'all want to, bro. Somebody send me this post. And I want to show you how unoriginal toddlers are, but how much people love to hear women, especially black women. Black women talk like men. Black women move like men. Let me show you this post real quick. The post says, ask a man what a good woman is and watch him describe a slave. Here's the crazy part about it. 4,000 likes. That is amazing. Amazing. But here's the crazy part. The slogan, which has been out 20 years, is ask a woman to describe a perfect man and watch her describe a slave. All black women do is change the gender and use masculine shit. Do I want to date a nigga with a coochie? Can I afford a modern woman? When it comes to what is best for you as a man, right? Being able to have less taxes, less laws, rules, and regulations. You really want less laws, right? A man knows how to conduct himself. You really need less laws. Like, can I afford the modern woman? Let's check this out real quick. This young modern, you know what? I ain't need to change it. What's the name on it? Can you afford women? Let me explain something to you. First of all, democracy is not real. Democracy is something for dumb people to do to try to impress people.
What's good, my G?
Mr. O, not from Chicago. What's poppin', pimpin'?
What's good? How you doing? How's everything been?
Man, you kidnapping people, man. I see you got the kidnap van. What's poppin'?
Nah, yo, I'm hiring some employees, you know. I'm getting ready to get out of the truck, you know. I'm just getting some stuff ready. Yeah, I got 2 guys on. I'm getting 2 more. I get my time back, you know, finally. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, I thought you had a couple of young slaves in the back. You was trying to make a deal. I didn't know how much you wanted for them.
Nah, yo, how's everything with you, bro?
Man, everything cool, bro.
Yeah, man.
Everything.
Yeah, so what's up?
Man, so I'm having a cookout with my homegirls yesterday. Well, it's with the guys, but you know, it's the whole little neighborhood. You know, when I pop out, everybody pop out because everybody want free food, right? Food is love.
Yeah.
So we discussing this. Oh, I got to go back to the picture of the big voluptuous women so y'all can understand why I was so confused about the situation. So we're discussing why I can't afford to be in a relationship with a woman. I'm too cheap to be in a relationship with women. And I'm like, I'm not cheap. Like, I done bought motherfuckers condos and cars, but that's my girl. Like, I don't pay for coochie. If you come and I come, a fair exchange and no robbery. I'm not gonna pay you for you to nut. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah,
Well, you
but
gotta be something
we're
different.
spending a bunch of money on anyways.
I bet you say what?
I said most of these broads aren't worth spending a bunch of money on anyways.
Nah, they ain't worth real money. Maybe Chuck E. Cheese tokens or something. They not worth real money.
Yeah.
So we were going down the facts, and I know dudes are paying these big girls. That's what's blowing my mind. Like, they can really come on social media and stunt, be like, yo, my nigga be paying my bills, and be dead ass honest. They about 5'4", 280, and niggas is paying their bills. Got dudes with city pensions and all type of shit, like really doing the thing, like they dime pieces. And I'm like, this is interesting, right?
Yeah.
And then they turn around and they tell me they're not. And this is where I go. This is what irked me. They said because of the type of women that you date, you don't pay because the type of woman that you date is a low quality woman. I say, what? The type of women that they've seen me with are low quality. Big voluptuous chicks, they high quality.
But they're saying they're low quality based on what?
Based on I don't pay them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they had worth, you would have to pay them. They must be low quality. I say, hold on. Matter of fact, for those let me see if I still got this folder. I made this folder for Mr. O from Chicago because he was talking about he was jealous that I was dating girls with collarbones, and I made a folder, just stuff I found on social media because I don't take pictures personally. Like, I don't be like, yo, I'm gonna take pictures of my life. I'm not that type of guy. But sometimes I find pictures of me, right?
Yeah.
What am I? Yeah. Oh, I know I named him Mr. O.
Where's Angry Snowman been at? I ain't seen him in a while.
No, I ain't been on for a while. Snow pop up when I pop up, but I ain't been up for a while. So
You still did you lock in that Trader Joe's deal yet?
say Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't fuck with Trader Joe's yet. Hold on. Damn, my phone ring. I don't even know where my phone at. I hear it. I don't see it. So I fuck with girls like this. They say that, man, that this girl is a low quality girl. She don't know her worth because she'll take 2 tacos. This was a younger me, a smaller me, but this is how I was getting down. This is how I still get down, right?
Yeah, a good looking chick, but listen, in my area, like so my city was the hood. The town over was affluent. Those girls would come over and do all kind of stuff on the low for free. And now you see them 10 years later on Facebook, they're married to Brad with the house, with the ring, with the career, et cetera, et cetera. So they all do something for free if they're in the mood for it with the right person. So it doesn't matter.
That's what I'm saying. This me with the guys at this club called Red No 5. You say I'm the only one with a chick, cause I be doing this, son. I be home. I remember Terrell called from LA like, yo, why folks only one with a bitch? I'm like, cause I'm that nigga, B. Never seen me with a fat girl ever. My fat phobia is bananas. If I can't pick you up, I can't fuck with you because you might beat me up, and I'm scary like that. Fuck, I look like getting beat up by a girl, hand up in the corner, looking like a punk because I went big. What's going on, Mineral Mitch?
Oh man, nothing too much. I'm just in the life of luxury right now.
But luxury. You got tacos?
I
Ain't no
got a
goddamn
pool.
taco.
I mean, I'm about to
Oh,
get
you do
some
have a
tacos.
pool. Shout out to you and a sugar mama. A pool and a sugar mama. I forgot. Sugar mama
Hey,
came
you
with the
gotta do what you
pool.
gotta do sometimes.
Hey, man. Hey, get that
You know,
velveteen rub. She
I
take
might
her
not be
teeth
able to
out.
lift her up, but she lifts me up.
Bars.
Oh yeah. All that good stuff.
Velveteen rub, baby. Hold on, let me show y'all something real quick.
I don't know how to mute
So,
myself on this thing.
I'm gonna say this, man, and we open up to whatever, man. I'm open up to whatever. This is what pissed me off, bro. I looked up the phrase, which is, ask a woman, ask a woman what the perfect man is, she'll describe a slave, right? Flip side of that, when I look for it, this is what popped up. Women have all type of interesting things for us, right? Describe the perfect man. I did. Right. All of them stupid, but it was a couple of them that was just outrageous. Basically, I'm a girl with the personality of a dude. Like, everything about women's empowerment is acting like men. Everything. Do I want to date a man with a coochie?
Lesser versions of men, yeah. Men that can't count or read or pick up something over 40 pounds.
Milk. You know what? It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. We're entering this new era where men are noticing things, right?
Starting
And I
to,
ain't even really here to talk about the Tyler so much, right? Matter of fact, all last night, our whole show that we were doing about Project 2025 is because I'm like, yo, I need a white crowd, because colors, they just want to hear about gossip and other relationships. I don't care about that. I don't really think girls have a value with clothes on.
I thought Loke was legally white, but apparently not enough based on the show I was watching.
All liberal women are black. All liberal women are black. Black Karen is a new black. Gay is a new black. So all the gays black too. And it's always personality based, right? Shout out to Marcus, man, for being a new sub, bro. Gratitude, bro. Funny that you say that. People are noticing stuff, right? Let me show you something that people noticed. Something that your daddy should have told you, but your daddy was scared of your mama. Right? I read this out because I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Shout out to them. First of all, though, this is a girl picture, and the name of the person is very moisturized. So now I'm trying to figure out if it's a dude that's a girl on social media, like me, to be honest with you, or if it's a transgender or whatever, because this is definitely very moisturized. It's very moist as far as a name goes, and it's a picture of a girl. But anyway, let's go. I'm gonna act like it's a girl though, and I'm gonna use a girl voice.
I try not to be misogynist, and there are dumb people across the spectrum, but women uniquely cannot grasp the concept of depersonalized discussion, averages, categorical statements, etc. It is a very unique kind of retardation that makes it impossible to discuss an idea.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. That's why I call them toddlers. But being, I don't know who Coach Revoy is, but shout out to him. Oh, I use his voice. I got another voice. A handful. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh.
A handful of women that can think are a delight to us men. Even the ones that can't think but understand that's a limitation are usually pleasant. The problem is the ladies who can't think and are convinced that feeling is thinking.
Yeah, when I heard that, I said, "Yo, welcome to the Dirty Force podcast," right? I say that all the time. Girls can't think. Women don't have the ability or the capacity to think. Women can't think. They know stuff. They're not unintelligent, but knowing stuff is memory, right? They know stuff and they feel stuff, but they can't think. Like they can't take everything they know and then make a plan 3 steps in advance, because that would take thinking. Like planning is part of thinking. They can't do that. Girls can't think. They can regurgitate facts or they can tell you how they feel. Like a child, right? You ever seen like a 10-year-old little girl trying to tell you about her science fair? You know, Mr. Overnight from Chicago riding around with slaves in the back of the truck like he an AKA from Atlanta.
He's living the life you should be living, Oak. You got to do better, Dirty. I got to do better to help you.
I got you right. We all got to do better, man. We all got to do better. And so we all got them, you know, with 18 wheelers of illegal shit in the back. You said what?
When we gonna have tribal meetups?
Man, you know what? I've been trying to arrange that, bro. You know what? Hold on. You know what's so fucked up? Flip, my bad, bro. They said if Kamala becomes president, black women here will be unleashed on earth. I agree with that, but you know how I read that at first, bro? If Contamonto, man, shout out to my boy Contamonto, man. Prayers for Contamonto. You know, my boy Conto got hit by a train 2 weeks ago, man, and we've been.
Damn, Conto. I didn't know.
Yeah, Conto got hit by a train, bro.
You all right?
Hell no, he ain't all right. He been in an induced coma for 2 weeks. We got to go see him later today. His whole right side gone, bro. He had to cut off 3 toes. They think about amputating his arm. They took his spleen. He fucked up, bro. Fucked up. He got hit by a freight train too. I don't even understand how you get hit by a freight train. I could almost see a city train. A freight train? That's crazy.
The LeBron of trains.
Yeah, he didn't win. I'm not gonna say he won, but he didn't die. So moral victory. He went shoulder to shoulder with a train, and well, he ain't walk away either. He lost. But that's what I thought I said.
Lose 1 win 7. No, he'll come back. If anybody can do it, I believe in Conto.
Yeah, he'll come back. He might not come back whole, but he'll come back home. Yeah, but Kamala cannot become president. First of all, because nobody wants her to be president. People really don't realize like how revisionist history works, right? Let's play the game. Kamala got a 2% vote. Because y'all remember Kamala ran in the primary. Kamala got 2% of the vote with a plus minus 2%, which means she got 0 vote and they just gave her 2% just to be nice, right? And then they made Kamala a vice president. Ain't nobody gonna vote for her. The only people that voted for her were black women, Chucks and Pearls. So yeah, we ain't worried about that, Flip. Yo, Mineral Mitch living a life, man. He got a pool house with a ceiling fan. He getting velveteen rubs. Sugar mamas. You living a life, bro.
Ever since I took tolerology, it's changed my life. Before I was living with my parents, didn't have a pool. Look what tolerology's giving me.
They didn't have a pool for every week.
Timeouts, take their allowance.
Hey man, I endorse it. I'm glad you said that because I got off track for a minute, man. That brings me to one last thing. I'm glad you mentioned the Tyler brother. Oh Lord, man.
I do appreciate that ceiling fan. Sometimes people stop appreciating things, but I look at that thing and know that, maybe somebody could take it from me one day. So I gotta love it while it's here.
Especially since it's not your ceiling fan. They definitely gonna take your ceiling fan.
Exactly. Yeah.
Patrice O'Neal probably bought his ceiling fan. They definitely gonna take your ceiling fan. Yeah. But I want to see something real quick.
I don't know. I'm cleaning the pool. I'm laying pipe down. Shit. I mean, come on now. Don't you prophesy destruction on me?
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna take any with. Hey, there's something on in tolerology, bro. Now that you mentioned that, which is why I can never. I can never pay for a fat chick. I mean, that's just disrespectful all to my parents, to my grandparents, to the ancestors. I can never like be with a big girl. I could do an ugly girl with a good body before I go for a big girl. I'm just being honest. But
Disrespectful to your first name, your last name, your street. Yeah.
Man, look, part of the hiring your secretary, and we gotta do our study group too, is how to make payroll, man. You have to know your coochie budget. You gotta know your coochie budget, right? If you don't know your coochie budget, then you will overspend on some free shit. Cause coochie is free. God put it on earth for you and me, bro. It can't. And you gotta understand the social equity of the coochie budget, right? Which is why I can't fuck with a fat girl. I wouldn't feel right for y'all to see me in public with a fat girl. What would that do for my social status? I'll have a cute, crazy chick I only pull out on the
weekends. What would that do for tolerology?
I know, right? How would that look? So you have to be able to know all that. So, you know, part of tolerology is doing a coochie assessment. If the coochie costs you too much, it's bad coochie. Which brings us back to, can we really afford to date the modern woman? Because it's nothing more expensive than free coochie. Because you're going to pay on the front end or the back end. Free coochie today is child support tomorrow, my nigga. You know what, Flip? That would not help men. Flip says if abortion past 3 months is banned, I think it will help men. Hopefully, Project 2025 goes perfect. That would not help men.
That ain't gonna happen though. That right there, like it's state shit. It's state decision. There is not gonna be a federal thing. Like, you know, it's just that ain't gonna work. Like any kind of idea about like, oh, they're gonna do this with abortion. Like, no. I mean, like, there's too many toddlers in Congress.
Exactly. And it used to be 3 months when I was a young lad back in the early 2000s. It used to be 3 months.
Yeah. Tell me more about the old times when women had collarbones and they just sucked dick and shut up and made tacos. Yeah, tell me.
Okay.
About
they did have collarbones. They did suck dick. They've never shut up. I'm not gonna lie about the old days. Like that happened. They never shut up. But
walk 2 miles uphill both ways. Yeah. Okay.
That happened. Well, that didn't happen for girls. That happened for you. That's why you had to get a card. And she was 15 getting picked up by 28-year-olds because she didn't want to walk them 2 miles. Like, it never happened to her. It happened to us, though. Anyway, we had to buy bicycles and stuff. She riding around with a nigga with a box Chevy that's old enough to be our uncle. And now she old talking about something. That man are predators. Bitch, please. I saw you leave school early with your clothes in a book bag because you had to change before your daddy saw what you really wore to school. You goddamn liars. Now that's some old man stuff. That girls had to change clothes at school to look like sluts. Now they just leave out the house looking like sluts. Like, nobody cares. Anyway, yo, Flip, this is what I help men. If men got primary custody of the kid, you give men primary custody and girls will know who to get knocked up by. They know who to be a stepdaddy, right? Well, that ain't even true. They really don't know shit. But they have a better discernment after like the 5th kid by the 8th dude, because you got to count them 3 abortions that she had within the first trimester. You know what I mean? Eventually, they try to get it right. The best thing for women is to make no decisions, even if it make them feel like slaves. It's just a feeling, right? Slavery is for men. Men do the labor of slavery. All women did, all they had to do was fry chicken and suck dick. Even for massa, all they had to do was fry chicken and suck dick.
That's all I have to do to stay at this pool house. Except for the dick part, suck coochie.
I'm about to say, man, pause. Fried chicken and velveteen rubs for you, baby. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you. You made it, man. You somebody, bitch. You made it. You my boy, Blue.
It's finally coming up, Mitch.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You doing the thing right now, man. You got a sugar mama. Never in the history of like that's how it's supposed to be, right? You're supposed to pay. Well, in your particular case, I don't know, bro. I was gonna say pay for the stay, but you ain't even paying for the stay. You paying in? Are you paying in weenie? Are you a weenie salesman, sir?
Oscar Mayer Mitch out here.
Oscar Mayer Mitch. Oh snap! I like that. That might be your new name, actually. Oscar Mayer Mitch sounds slick. Selling weenie. All right, so here's my thing. You got me all off topic. Here's my thing.
Yeah.
We do need to do tribal meetups. That's definitely true, and we need to get on this slavery, right? Because marriage is slavery to women, right? Having to sit her ass still and pop in DVDs while the kid fuck up the house, and then she call you all day talking about how the kid fucking up the house because she don't know what to do because they both act 4 years old. They having a fight for dominance in the crib, waiting for daddy to come home. That's slavery. We got to bring that back, and the only way we can bring back the order is to bring back the structure, right? Relationships is not an individual thing, and that's why I gotta talk to white people. Black people don't get this. Relationships are not an individual sport. Relationships is a community sport. Women understand that. That's why they call police and judges and their brother and everybody else. They put everybody in your relationship. Relationships are dictated by your church, so your faith and religion. And your woman to follow your religion. So if you become, Islamic or whatever, it's a difference between Islamic and Muslim. If you become Islamic the way America does it, she's still gonna be a busser. She's still gonna fuck everybody. She's just gonna fuck everybody in the hajj.
She's gonna take it in the ass, but not in the
Right, exactly. Which honestly is a Catholic thing to do, right? Like, and back in my day, another back in my day story, right? Back in my day, black girls gave up the coochie but wouldn't give head. White girls gave up head but wouldn't give up coochie. Mexican girls gave you head and anal but wouldn't give you coochie because they wanted to get married as virgins because they Catholic. So Catholics no sex before marriage, so they doing anal like a motherfucker, bro. Them little flat booty Mexicans was doing anal like crazy, and God bless them. But everybody had a
Catholic
thing.
girls also know they're like they can count a little bit. Catholic girls can count because they know like they're in a cycle or whatever. They're like, you can fuck on this day and come in me.
The amount of women who can't count to 30 is amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. I can tell you the cycle of the last 30 girls I was with. The fact that they can't tell, it's only 30 days. You can only get knocked up on 4. You got 20 days to fuck. You bleed for 5, you can get knocked up for 4. 9 days is out the mix. You got 3 weeks, you can get skeeted in reckless. But if you ask a girl, go try it today. Go up to black girls Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be the nigga on the street. I'm gonna do a nigga on the street video. I'm just go up to black girls and be like, "Yeah, what day your period come on?" I bet you don't. None of them know. In all my days and nights, I've only met one black girl out of like 400 that knew when her period, her cycle started. It's amazing. You only got to count to 30. It's the same 30 every month. You just going what? It's crazy to me. I be like, "What you have on?" "I remember what I had on. I had on a blue dress and my sandals. That was 2 weeks ago. I guess my period came on 2 weeks ago." So you remember the outfit you had on, but you don't remember. It's just crazy to me. Crazy. Girl math is dumb. Girl math is based on fashion. Yeah. And then one day they get old and they get a couple of dollars and they get a pool and they can't get no baller, and then they find a like Mineral Mitch, and Mineral Mitch be like, I'll ride your pool. And next thing you know, you living La Vida Loca. Here's the problem though. Here's the problem. Now you got the pool house in the pool, but you can't bring in the 20-year-old college girls because then you'll lose the pool house.
I don't think there's cameras everywhere. Not, although I haven't checked.
Naked girls in the pool will bring attention. You don't need cameras for that. If your Velveteen sponsor looks out the window and sees 3 topless girls in the pool, you don't need cameras for that.
She's outside of Texas right now, but she does have cameras everywhere.
See, no. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Well, I got a couple of minutes to kill, man, but I ain't got nothing else to say, man. What's on y'all mind, man?
Well, number one, the tribal.
I guess real quick, I got like a question about the Project 25. Do you have any comments on that? I know like last night kind of went sideways.
You know what last night was? You know what's so messed up about last night? None of it recorded, and I can't download it. That's so crazy. I should have done it in Riverside. So I got to figure out. But that was going to be it anyway. So as far as Project 2025 goes, and the next ones are going to be better. I got to figure out how to edit this one. But it's always going to be a 2 or 3 hours of us just bullshitting, trying to stay on topic. And then I'll chop it up to be like a 16-minute video, and we'll just hit the high points. It'll be cool. All right, Mr. O, what you were saying about the tribal meetup? The tribal meetup, bro. Niggas ain't registered for tribe. You can't be eligible for the tribal meetup unless you take tolerology. Okay, let me explain something to y'all real quick. Tolerology saves lives, right? Because the only way that you can be taken down is, this is crazy. The only way you can be taken down is by a woman, right? So when they started talking about the man who let the police in to shoot Fred Hampton in his sleep, it's because they were threatening, the police was threatening to take him away from his woman. The dude who put holes in Marcus Garvey boat, the feds was threatening his wife and his daughter. So he had more love for the woman than he did for the movement, which means his woman wasn't part of the movement. Black men date based on love, not utility. And that's why y'all don't have secretaries. Y'all just got bitches that fuck up your life and steal your kids and shit.
Yeah.
So part of being tribal, knowing that, because once you become tribal, the feds coming. Don't even worry about the feds coming. It's cool. Feds been tapping our phones since '94. Like, the technology way better now. Cell phones are digital, but like back then, niggas had house phones. You hear clicks in your phone, like, fuck. You know what I mean? They've been tapping. They've been like putting codes in your fucking beeper. Niggas had pagers, nigga, in '96. They paging you and shit, trying to hope you call from a recognized number. You gotta call from burnouts. You can't even use payphones because they know where the payphone at. So you got to use burnouts. That's why the phones went digital. You said the analog. Them brick phones was analog. Them big ass old school bricks was analog. Phones in a bag and shit. They couldn't tap them. They can only tap digital. So now you can't even really get a house phone without VoIP service because the VoIP service is digital. Like they really trying to fuck with you. Like I'm gonna bring back smoke signals on motherfuckers, bro. Anyway, but the feds gonna come. So when the feds come, it really doesn't matter as long as your ship is tight. As long as your ship is sealed tight, you cool. And the feds will let you know they the feds. Like, yo, we just hit really to audit you. Make sure y'all not trying to, start an insurgency or something like that. But they don't care what you do. But they do care what you do. But they want to make sure that you pay Rome with his Romes and shit like that, right? The IRS will come, the FBI come first. Then they'll be like, oh, y'all just doing some shit. All right, cool. They'll leave. And then they'll send the IRS. I would rather deal with the IRS than the FBI. Because here's what happens with the FBI. Like all them shirtless forest dudes, right? The feds are so, and the Nation of Islam, right? Through the Islam. The feds are so deep into those organizations because their vetting system is so low. And the ability to make a girl turn on them is so high that the operation not a threat. Right? What was homeboy name? Nature Boy?
Yeah, he got set up good. Damn.
Yeah.
I seen him from the beginning, from start to that, this is a sad situation, but he bought it on himself.
Because he needed some tolerology. Like, him having multiple girls ain't a problem. Girls want to be sister wives. Not only do girls want to be sister wives, girls want to deal with married men because they have a very poor vetting system. So they think the only good man is a pre-selected man. Like, I have heard girls say the dumbest shit. Like, man, I only date married men because I need a man that could commit. They go, bitch, what? Well, he married, he know how to commit, so I'll fuck with married men. Bitch, what? So you gotta be tight within the commune with the guys, right? Because only men can commune in unity. So when the guys are straight and the guys know what the process is, then you could work within the structure and be the greatest version of yourself. You know what I mean? All right, so that's that. But I wouldn't mind tribal meetups, bro. I'm ready to hit the bro. I'm ready to hit every town USA, man, and meet and greet with people, bro. It's love, bro. It's love. I don't know, man. Shit, if you got some ideas, man, holla at me, man. What town you in? You in Boston, right?
Boston area, the general city. I'm not in the city of Boston itself, but in that general area.
Boston is the first place that I was like, yo, Boston, the city is racist. Boston is racist, but the suburbs of Boston show me so much love.
Yeah,
so much love.
The city of Boston is its own thing, It's weird like that. I don't know. Each city has its own politics. It's different. It's weird like that. Like, every city it's very different. Even if they're right next to each other, it's hard to explain.
That's facts. That's anywhere USA, and that's why tribally you got to set up your own energy. You got to make it a safe place for pick-me's and cool niggas. Yeah, Boston. I was gonna move to Boston, but I lost the phone number. Back in the day, Polaroid, was it Polaroid or Kodak? I think it was Polaroid. It might have been Eastman Kodak. Anyway, it was based in, damn, the name of the city started with a P. It's like 45 minutes outside Boston. I can't think of the name of the city. But anyway, and I talked to this man for 40 minutes, an older white guy. I'm 17 years old. He was like in his 40s, had a nice crib out in the suburb of Boston. He was like, "You a smart guy." He said, "Man, you don't have to go back to Chicago. I'm gonna give you a job. I'm gonna put you in a place, and then I'm gonna dock your check for 3 months. I'm gonna take a little bit out your check until I get paid back for the apartment. And then, man, you can just live your life in Boston. Ain't shit for you in Chicago." Then you say Polaroid. Yeah, I thought it was Polaroid. and he gave me his card, and I put the card in my luggage, and then I lost my luggage at a Greyhound station in Cleveland, because nothing good ever happens for me in Cleveland.
Damn. Except
Not,
both thugs. That was the only. I'll say that. The only good thing I know about Cleveland.
yeah, shit good happened in Cleveland, and a couple of white. Boston was the first place where I learned that if you say the word pop, you get free sex. Because I went to McDonald's, like, let me get a pop, and they're like, a pop? You nothing if you out here? And the girl from Boston, the cashier at McDonald's, like, I get off at 6, and she gave me some pussy. Shout out to her. Boston was a place where I used to. Boston was one of the places. It happened everywhere, but Boston, a bunch of white girls be in the crib waiting to fuck whoever ring the bell. I happened to ring the bell a couple of times, but I could have been the postman. I could have been the DoorDash delivery guy. I could have been anybody. Whoever ring that bell, housewives in Boston, we'll fuck. Shout out to that. Like, yo, Boston was Boston. Hey, I had a good time in Boston. Anyway,
Hey, Oak, I'll hit you up later.
all right, Mineral Mitch.
All right, take care, Mitch.
All right, peace, man.
How you got a Mexican gas station? My place is Valero. That's crazy. Shout out to Texas. Everything Mexican in Texas. But yeah, man. So what you want to know about the tribal meetup? Because we ain't did one yet. So what would you like to see in the tribal meetup?
Sheesh. I mean, like networking opportunities. That would be good. And then like business stuff, business and economical stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what happened to Little Big Nate. Little Big Nate was hosting something called the Black Man Conference or something like that. And he was doing once a year. And man, look, I'm not gonna let you in, bro. I'm not gonna let you in. You bring a dashiki, bro. This is the dashiki free place, Red Illusion. You better off just no, not bringing dashiki. You might as well come with a Carl Kanai outfit or something. This FUBU, fuck it. Don't wear no dashiki though. People that wear dashikis are strange people. Arabs wearing the dashiki, that's cool, but Americans wearing the dashiki, that'd be wild, bro. I don't understand it. Like, yo, that's crazy. Anyway, Africans can wear it. Americans can't wear it. Americans got to wear FUBU. Anyway. All right, so Lil Big Nate used to do something called the Black Man. Damn, I forgot what it's called. Anyway, and I was gonna do it with him. And nobody heard from Little Big Nate in like 5 or 6 months. As a matter of fact, I don't even think. Let me see something. Let me check his Rumble. I don't even think he's done a show. In months. Let me see, man. Little Big Nate. Because he got kicked off of YouTube. Yeah, he hasn't done a show in 5 months. Yeah, he's been off the radar for 5 months. I'm hoping he's still alive. But yeah, he does the Black Man Meetup. That's what it's called, the Black Man Meetup. And that's one of those things. Well, we hold on. Let me show you something real quick. Let me find it real quick. Hold on. Let me take a. It's gonna take me a hot second to find. I just saw that shit somewhere. Hold on. Man, support the show, y'all. Hold on, let me find this real quick.
Toddler. Secretary. The only difference is training. Learn how to be the boss of your relationship. Enroll today. And be sure to subscribe to Toddler Tales on YouTube for your daily dose of dating don'ts.
Man, I'm the only person I know that lose stuff as I clean up. That's crazy. I lost a whole loaf of wheat bread. Now I lost my anyway. So there's something called the black pages. Every city has one, right? Um, the best way that we can network that is um go through known networks that already have established um black businesses, and then you have to vet it based on. Here's the problem with that though. Most black businesses that call themselves black depend on commerce of black women, which means they depend on the ideas of black women, which takes away from the tribal meetup. So
Yeah.
then you have to do a whole new vetting process.
Well, if you were the host of the event, what would you like the subject matter to be?
That's a good question. We would talk about if I had to name 5 things, right? Like if I did a 2-day workshop, or I would do it differently than if I did a 2-hour workshop. So if I did a 2-day workshop, it would consist of family, because all wealth starts with family, right? Even mafia, they call it the family, right? The Gambino family, the everything starts with family. So you get out of poverty with family, but can you afford to date the modern woman, right? So first would be about family, I call it slavery, but slavery and family the same thing, right? One man's family, another woman's slavery. It's cool. The next part would be religion. Religion is very important to a community, and I don't necessarily. I would introduce the heterosexual Tawny man's religion. It's not the Semite religion, and that's just some shit people say so they can have imaginary past, because they don't know what their past is. But when in Rome, do as Rome, right? So when in America, why don't you worship American religion? So that'd be second part on how to keep commune. The third part would be education, because education, religion, and family all go together, right? From education, I would branch off to networking. And the reason that we're doing that, and I got a friend of mine who's actually going to be the superintendent of the school. I want to start our own school system, and he's going to be the superintendent. We chopped it up about it like 2 weeks ago. Over tequila. All great things happen over tequila and tacos. So, we had tequila. We ain't had no tacos, but they had blunts. They were smoking blunts, drinking tequila, eating chicken, eating Harold's chicken. And we chopped it up and dealt it from there. When you go to school, back in my day, no, actually, I'm just bullshitting. Like, back in my grandparents' day, your elective courses were your career choices, right? So you had auto shop and you had drafting or whatever you wanted to do, right? Computer assisted drafting, whatever the case may be, and biology, all that. Agriculture. There was actually a class called agriculture. Women had home ec so they can learn how to fry chicken. They took that away in order to make you gay, right? So now you get transgender story hour. Can't none of the kids read. Don't have no elective courses. It's just bad out here. So part of education is also networking, because you have to bring in people who are already masters of their craft in order to have a feeder system. Because at the end of the day, all this comes back to being a feeder system, right? A farm system, like the everybody got one. So the NBA has AAU, and then they have the D League, and then you go pro, right? Major League Baseball got AA, AAA, you know what I mean? And then you go pro. Like, everybody has a feeder system to get to where you want to get to. The problem with what we're doing right now is that you're grown before you get to your feeder system, right? So you're grown before you learn how to to code or do IT or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Instead of knowing all that by 16 so you can hit the workforce at 16.
Yeah.
So by the time you 21, you caked up, draked up, you know what I'm saying, with 3 bad bitches, you know what I mean? Living life.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like, even me, I had the instinct to drop out when I was 16 too, but everybody around me was like, but I didn't have any skills, but that's like a biological thing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but yeah, that's like a man's biological thing, you know what I'm saying? Like 16 was like, yo, I'm tired of this shit, but I dragged it out for about 2 more years, yeah. But I know what you're saying, like we're like in this educational system now puts you in like suspended adolescence for like 10 more years than you need to be. You know what I'm saying? Even a lot of my dudes are in their late 20s, early 30s now. They still just barely hitting their stride. It's that. A lot of them still live with their parents, et cetera, et cetera. It's not looking good for us. So
That's by design. What if I told you that they actually get paid to stretch you out another 3 years, right?
I could believe that.
So how the education works, this off the beaten path, but how education funding works is K through 10, right? So preschool is a whole different grant money. That's a whole different fund. Pre-K, whole different fund, right? Pre-K and babysitting literally comes from the same fund. And then once you turn 16, your education grant money, your education block money falls off. That's why no matter how bad you're doing in school, they keep you there until you're 16. Like you could be failing everything, but you can't drop out and they can't kick you out until you're 16, because that's how they get their maximum fund. It's a second Pell Grant that kicks in once you turn 16. So your junior and senior year of high school is a different funding based on your educational, powers. And now, because they made the No Child Left Behind, they can keep you in high school till you 20. My little homie Ray was in high school till 20.
A couple cats that graduated at 21. You know what I'm saying? One of my close friends did at 20. Another cat I knew was 21 when he graduated. So yeah, it happens.
That's a whole different fund. So really, the school is getting money off of your incompetence. Like the fact that so many women run the school and the teacher union is so powerful, but can't nobody read.
Yeah,
it's by design so that you can stay there longer, because girls never mature past 12 years old, right? Once women hit their puberty, they really stop. They don't have the ability to mature anymore. That don't mean they can't learn.
Yeah, until they lose sex appeal, then.
I don't know if they lose sex appeal at 12, but
they lose their sex appeals when they really begin to mature.
No, they still don't be mature. They just got too many bills. But they don't mature. I mean, these streets, bro, they don't mature. I waited. My dad told me that same bullshit when I was young. He said, man, girls are cool into puberty and they don't be cool again into menopause. I've been watching my mom, my aunts, my older cousins. Menopause ain't changed them bitches smart. They still dumb as fuck, my nigga. They still hoeing. I got one cousin turned 60. She just got a BBL. I'm like, the fuck? Nah.
My grandmother used to be trying to trick off on African niggas and shit. I know what you're saying, but she's not as frivolous as she was when she was younger. But nah, trust me, I know my family's mostly women. There's only like 3 or 4 of us dudes, and we were all separated. We were never able to come together because they were afraid of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, it's not. They never mature, bro. They just get more bills and less opportunities to trick niggas. That's all. They only as faithful as their options. When their options dry out, they act better, but they not better. They still sick. They sick. They need adult supervision. They sick. But yeah. So that's how that works. So you're really supposed to hit the job force at 16 and start making it, right? So by the time you 18 or 19, you got a couple of dollars, right? Yeah.
Not no real money. You ain't gonna hit your stride, but you have a couple of dollars, so you ain't gotta listen to bullshit. Like, but Yeah. So yeah, that's how I would do it. Is that 4 or 5? I would start off with family building, then I would go to religion, and then go to education, and then go to networking. Networking to be fourth because money's important, but money not everything, right?
Mhm.
There's a lot of rich simps out here.
Yes, you're right.
Um, and after networking, 5 probably just be like a dinner, like everybody mix and mingle and connect and put your info in like a tribal database. So whoever you work with, you know, you get first. I ain't saying you only work with tribe, but you get first preference, the tribe because if you don't, people will go off the brand, people go off the logo, right?
Yeah.
So Mexican, just being Mexican is a logo, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm a landscaper, and I don't do I wouldn't call myself a landscaper, but I'm nice with some hedge clippers and a lawnmower, right? I don't want to do it for a living, but I manicure my own yard, right? Now I've had female neighbors who just out the goodness of my heart, I would cut their grass because it just makes the community look better if everybody grass cut. And then I've had young boys that I was mentoring and be like, yo, shorty, why don't you pay my little homies $20 a month and they'll cut your grass 2 days, twice a month. I'm gonna pay for landscaping. I'm gonna get a Mexican. I say, hold on, I've been cutting your grass for free for years. You ain't say, man, I'm gonna get a Mexican in. That motherfucker say you gotta pay a couple of dollars. You gonna pay these Mexicans $100 a month instead of paying my little niggas $20 to use the same lawnmower I've been using to cut the same grass I've been cutting. Like, that's how much they hate you. Right? Like y'all see, like my hate for black women isn't a sexual hate. I could always fuck a black girl. Matter of fact, I fuck black girls easier now because they know I hate them. I be like, I hate y'all bitches, but I like you. It's like, oh my God, you like me? You want some pussy? Yeah, I would like some pussy. So it don't change me none. They be like, man, girls hate you dirty. So they hate their baby daddy. Still fuck. I don't care about the girls hating shit. But the real hate is they won't hire you when they're in human resource. They won't teach you in school. As a matter of fact, they'll try to put you on Ritalin or send you to some disciplinary class because there's a lot of boys that's 9 years old that's smarter than the teacher. They won't hire you for tasks and duties. They won't support your business. Now they want you to have money, but anything they can do to help you get money, they won't do. They'll keep you out of housing opportunities, but they'll take Section 8 and vouchers all day. They'll keep you out of government funding, like the Big Brother program that Obama was trying to do, or the 20 mil that Bill Clinton dropped in Chicago, or the 200 mil they gave to the Urban League that no black man saw. They'll keep you away from funding, but they'll take that 10 billion from Goldman Sachs, right? They'll take the money from the Crown Act. They'll take the money from Black Lives Matter and give it to a bunch of gays and still say fuck you, even though they got it off the back of you getting shot by the police, and still say fuck you, split it between women and gays. That's hate.
Yeah.
It's only intelligent to hate those that hate you. Y'all talking, can we bring the black man and woman back together? Fuck them hoes, nigga. It's only intelligent to hate those who hate you. You can still fuck who you hate. I will sleep with the enemy, but at least I know she the enemy. And once she put her clothes on, I'm back to fighting domestic terrorism. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. It's funny. Everything you say, it's like you talk like my whole life, but you have a way of putting it that makes it comical. But when it's really deep, you know what I'm saying? That's why I fuck with your channel. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. Everything you say is on point. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, when the truth comes, and I speak how I speak on purpose, man. My cousin tells me I'm the corporate interpreter, the corporate translator. He's like, bro, you speak corporate, but you hood. And I'm like, bro, because all this shit is crime. All this shit is criminal. Like, I know crime, right? Training your secretary really know the only difference between the secretary course and being a pimp is you get to fuck all the girls. Because that's the only reason niggas like pimps, because they're like, oh, he control women. But they selling pussy. The pimp don't get to fuck. Because if he fuck, he don't get paid. Right? Girls can fuck you or they can help you, but they can't do both. So when you a pimp, they brag about not fucking their hoes. But you want to fuck your hoes. So that's the secretary model. When it comes to crime, everything's a crime until your paperwork right. Right? The numbers racket is racketeering. Your paperwork right is the lottery. Right? If I offer you some money and tell you I want 300% interest, 300%, I'm a loan shark. But if I open up a paycheck, what you call that shit? The fucking title fucking loan place or a paycheck loan place, same 300% interest. But now I'm a lender. Like, all this shit is crime. And I'm cool with crime. I enjoy a good crime. I grew up on crime. How can we legitimize crime? How do you legitimize pimping? How do you legitimize racketeering? How do you legitimize fraud? How do you legitimize loan sharking? And then how do you bring that back to trial? Because it's nothing more American than theft and pillaging, baby.
Yeah, you know, if people read more, they'd understand the story of the Bush family, starting with Prescott Bush. Then they'd understand what this whole game is really about. But they just, you know, they got these romantic notions about life and about the system, et cetera, et cetera. But, you know, because they don't read.
Prescott Bush, and what's my man name? And what's Kennedy name? Daddy Kennedy. I can't think of his name, but he was so powerful, but he was so dirty he couldn't be the president. He said, man, if y'all not gonna let me be the president, I'm gonna make sure my kid's president. Same thing Prescott did, really.
Yeah.
And he put both Bobby Kennedy and John F. Kennedy were both going to be president, but Bobby got killed in an airplane accident or some shit in the Air Force, and then, you know, JFK, he got popped in Dallas, but he made us be president.
That's crazy. That's, you know, that's ridiculous. If you study their stories for real, you know what I'm saying? And now that if you try to do it, they call it money laundering because they don't want competition.
But the thing is, Joseph, thank you, Akron. I don't know, goddamn it, Joe Kennedy, Big Joe Kennedy. Yep. He started off. Both of them started off and doing prohibition, doing bullshit. When black people had the opportunity to do that, that was the 1970s through the 1960s, really, through the 2000s. That dope money was supposed to be the opportunity for black men to get phenomenal wealth quickly and then put their kids in position. You know who turned on you? Boomers. Black baby boomers that everybody bragging on now. The motherfucking damn, what's the damn, what's her name? Damn, Dorothy, not Dorothy. Is her name Dorothy? What's her name? She might not even be a senator. Oh yeah, she is a senator. What's that ugly bitch? I just saw that ugly bitch. I remember Carol Mosley Braun. Carol Mosley Braun was a motherfucker. She was cool with my grandmother. I met Carol Mosley Braun in my grandmother's kitchen. She wild and reckless, nigga. She be doing all type of wild shit. Motherfucker's crazy. Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters was her and Dolores Tucker were the two main advocates for locking up their sons for selling drugs to their boyfriends. But I digress. Anyway, I don't know. We lost the homie. I ain't got nothing to talk about. So I'm finna be out. I don't know, man. Did anybody? I don't even know if nobody contributed to the show. Hold on, let me check real quick. See if somebody. I gotta find my phone. Let me see if somebody contributed to the show. See if I got a shout out to give. You know what I'm saying? In the mean in between time. I ain't got it in here. Oh yeah, I do.
Until it became hard between his fingertips, while his right hand lit her love lips. Nikki Mullins' finger darted across her slippery, which is when she felt her insides being split by the thickness, gasped for breath as water stroke after stroke. Her legs quaked and her muscles, oh shit, Dion, at the top of her lungs and swallowed his meat whole. Her hands grabbed his hips and she pushed and pulled, forcing him to thrust his pole back and forth against her twisting tongue as it gradually turned into more than she could swallow. She moved her hands to the shaft and
Crusader Publishing, where books come to life.
Yeah, my bad, B. My phone dropped. It was because of overheating. But what were you saying about prohibition?
Oh man, shout out to Mineral Mitch. He ain't with us no more. He's somewhere in the pool getting velveteen rubs. Shout out to Mineral Mitch for the $5 cash app, man. Shout out to him. No, all I was saying about that was that the same way that the Jews and the Irish got rich during Prohibition and they made their kids president.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be black people doing the heroin and cocaine rush of 1970 through 2000. But then all the black females that they elected because they was black, the Maxine Waters and the Dolores Tuckers of the world, was trying to shut down every way that black men made money in the 1980s and 1990s. So we ended up in a situation where you didn't have opportunity for the best to come to the top.
Yeah, the same thing could be done now, but it could be done through the trades, you know what I'm saying? But it's not sexy enough for most. Like, listen, I know cats that work for somebody, but they find somebody who has the business knowledge. 2 years later, they're doing millions in revenue every year, you know what I'm saying? I seen this happen 1.5 years, 2 years for these cats, you know what I'm saying? And you can scale as much as your stress tolerance, but we're too indoctrinated with the hip hop culture, you know what I'm saying? So it's not sexy enough for most of these cats to get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that. Well, it's a long story, but yeah, they don't, the same thing can be done through the trades today, I believe.
Well, trades a way of many ways. Any way you get money, you can get money. I'll say this. Hip hop is a culture, but it's not black culture. It's hip hop culture. Right? And it's no problem with that. No hate, no shade, no beef. When it comes to culture that's based on that's not based on religion or economics. Right? So me saying that Arabs own liquor stores and gas stations are economic parts of their culture to the point that you expect it. You expect to see their sons as young as 12, 13 learning how to use the cash register so they can take over the business, so he can get another business somewhere else, so he can scale.
Yeah.
Right? But it's because so many did it and brought people through that it became a viable way to feed your family. Right? Even to an extent, I know a lot of black guys who drive trucks. Right? But not enough to make it a culture thing like, yo, black people drive trucks. I know a lot of black truck drivers, a lot of owner operators, all type of stuff, but not enough for you to be like, yo, black boy, if you want to be something else and it don't work out, come grab one of these trucks. You understand what I'm saying? So hip hop as a culture is one of the then back in my day, hip hop as a culture was an opportunity for men to get on and bring their guys with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you had crews, the Juice Crew, Cold Crush Crew, you know what I'm saying? Native Tongue Crew. You had breakdance crews. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then it went to individual somewhere in the mid 1990s. So now you even got away from me pulling my people in. Now it's I'ma get on. Now drill rappers still do it. I'm not endorsing what they doing on O Block, but they do it. They be like, yo, that's my guy. I bring him in, and they all know each other. So it still happens in pockets, but it doesn't happen generally speaking. Like, who has Kendrick Lamar pulled in? Who has J. Cole pulled in? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even Drake got a big crew, but I ain't seen nobody he brought in like, yo, this is my new artist. Come eat with me.
Yeah.
So even that's slowed down, right? So you don't even have that farm system in hip hop for it to be a viable culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bunch of niggas saying gay shit so women can pop pussy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't see this thing turning around anytime. Obviously, there's always going to be a small few individuals that get it and make the plays, but on a mass scale, I don't see the situation turning around. You know.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Aaron, man, being a new member, man. Shout out to you, sir. Yeah, bro. That's the whole problem with that, bro. And then the problem is, do people really want to hear what they gotta do, or do they want to hear it's gonna be alright?
They want to hear something that makes them feel good, you know what I'm saying? Or something that sounds sexy. That's what I'm finding because, you know, I've been trying to bring people from back in the day into certain things, but a lot of them not trying to hear. Their mind's not there, you know what I'm saying?
When they mind not there, culture is what brings them to the table. So for instance, I have friends who are simps. I have friends that I know would, if they wasn't so cowardly, they would kill me over a bitch. And I know niggas who ain't cowards who would kill me over a bitch. And I'd be like, yo, y'all niggas tripping. Because, but what culture would do is give you something else to think about, right? Because the girl come with the grind, right?
Yeah.
You own a gas station, but you got 3 wives in the suburbs somewhere, wherever the fuck you live, because they never lived where they had their stores at, right? Mexicans cutting grass, but they got huge families. They all out there. I see them motherfuckers in the park playing soccer.
Like
40.
Yeah, yo, like I used to have Guatemalan, like when I was a boy, when I lived in a park, we had Guatemala. They're kind of like Mexicans, but not quite. But them dudes would be like 8 deep in one crib with 2 wives, cook and clean, and then they just ride in that Toyota 4Runner every morning to work and do whatever. I ran into one of them cats like 10 years ago, had his own construction company. I was selling cars, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they all pack into one house. They'll be like 10, 12 in one crib, and that's how they do.
But that's not okay. Culture dictates that you let your mother starve, right? Because what you're saying, generally speaking, is all men, right? At some point, if you outside, because they was outside, if you outside, we was outside 20 deep, everybody getting money. We all going to the mall together on the weekends, getting the same airbrush T-shirts. We all going to the same clubs, right? Like the money was out there. What made people fall off was poor pussy management, right? Yeah. You grinding because your mama ain't got it. So now you got to take care of you and your mama. Nigga, you 16.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to let your mama starve. Or I'm fucking for tacos, listening to girls tell me that I'm cheap. They getting, and I know they getting $200-300 to fuck. And these big bitches, bro. I mean, they my friends, but they some heavy hitters. And I had to explain to them. I said, listen, because we was out there for like 3 hours.
Yep.
And I said, you're sitting in a backyard with me, drinking tequila, eating hot dogs off a grill for 3 hours. You're telling me that I can't afford a girl, but you enjoying my company for 3 hours and I ain't paid you a dime to be here. What makes you think that I'm not enjoyable company enough to get some pussy? But when you see yourself as a prostitute, what you call prostitution dating, then you think shit like that. But I know you're poor. I mean, she works, she got a job, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, like, I know the nigga you fucking got more bread than you. But you're not thinking about being with him. You thinking about what you can get out of him while you with him. Like, that's dumb.
Yeah, short-term thinkers. It's, you know, how hand-in-mouth mentality.
They all think like strippers. And my whole thing is when they say, man, you can't afford a girl like me, I'm like, not the way you're saying it, you're right, I can't. But if you're just talking about the box, every girl is like you. So, you know, it what's your tolerance level? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, girls will fuck for a slice of pizza. You know what I mean? If you by the time you get to course 2, by the time y'all get to course 2, y'all can fuck any girl for a slice of pizza.
Yeah, I need to get course 2. I have course 1, but I think it's time I get course 2. You know what I'm saying? I know things are getting ready to change the next couple of years. So I'm trying to really tap in with you because, you know, there's a lot of things that I could bring to the table, you know, for, you know, to help, you know what I'm saying, to help out just off the strength, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no doubt, bro. Here's my thing, bro. Course 2 is what I learned first, which is why I put it second. What I never learned was how to vet. Like, that's not something they tell you. They tell you happy wife, happy life. They tell you find a girl, love her, be romantic, bring her flowers. They never say, yo, this is the type of girl. I had to learn through fire, right? You picking wrong. You choosing the wrong girl. I have dated 7,000 girls. I ain't sleep with 7,000, but I have dated 7,000 women. If I dated 7,000 women, that means 7,000 bad choices. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. At some point, you're like, nah, this ain't me, bro. Or it is me. But then when I started dating girls of other ethnic groups, I'm like, yo, this shit going smooth as fuck.
Yeah.
And it all came down to they grew up in a culture where they knew that a man will dig a hole in the backyard and put you in it if you get too outrageous. Nah, it's true. Like, I listen to black girls talk about how they don't date Jamaican men or African men. They be like, I don't date Jamaicans, I don't date Nigerians. They too aggressive. Like, I've heard American black girls say this my whole life. I'm like, you think they aggressive? Wait till you get a load of me, nigga. That's it. I'm coming in on some 50 Shades of Grey shit immediately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man. Them two different questions, Smarty Pants. So I said, where can you find the courses? They should be scrolling. Oh, I said, no, they not scrolling. They in the it's in the description, bro. Tyler about Train Your Secretary course, the link in the description. He says, and then the second part is, as a white boy, it's so hard to act black, even around my black friends. If you gotta act, bro, then you shouldn't do that shit. I don't act black or white. I act dirty everywhere I go, my nigga. Like, bro, everywhere I go, I'm the same way. Like, y'all, this not a YouTube act. I'm this way all the time. I just was Senator Preston 2 weeks ago. I acted like this in front of the senator and in front of the Secretary of State. I'm like this goddamn man. When wherever I'm at, I'm acting on the block. People gonna like you or they not gonna like you, B. Like, people gonna hate you for whatever you do. People can tell me all the time, "Oh, you're so smart. Why don't you wear a suit and and speak articulately like Kevin Samuels. They hated Kevin Samuels. You know what I'm saying? Like, people gonna hate you for whatever you do. You might as well be. I've been trying to be a white nationalist for a minute, but won't nobody let me in. Because I just want to be, I ain't got, I like y'all outfits. The Klan, they got the funny hats. I don't like the hat. But white nationalists, run around and shit looking like, like G.I. Joes and shit. I could do that. Like, as an American, you should be able to sample all cultures. There is no definitive American culture. America is an amalgamation of a bunch of people just doing some shit. Right? So, like, you can dip cultures. Like, if I go to Chinatown, I'm immersed in Chinese culture. I'm only eating their food, but I got to take my shoes off. I'm eating with chopsticks. I'm immersed in that particular culture for a small period of time. When Chinese girls come and they fuck with us at the deep house parties or whatever the case may be, they immersed in that disco culture. They slam dancing. You know what I'm saying? They right with the shits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Black is for women, gays, and felons anyway. Which one you gonna be, a girl, a gay, or a felon? You gonna vouch for me to be a white nationalist, right? That's what I'm talking about. I'm a still gay, man. When they get there, I'll be like, all right, GD, we gonna call the white nationalist GD branch. We still go. I'm not gonna switch up. Hey, you got the white car. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. Because I heard through the grapevine that white people make a good barbecue rib, like a brisket. I've been watching cooking shows for a while, and I've heard it through the grapevine that y'all motherfuckers got a little sauce. Y'all make your own sauce and shit. Like, I want to be there for that. I want to be at the cookout. Like, everybody talk about black people. Black people at the cookout. Nigga, white people have cookouts, motherfucker. I want to be at the white people cookout. I'm gonna make the sides though. I'm gonna make the potato salad. But I want to be at the cookout, man. I'm gonna make the spaghetti. I'm gonna make the potato salad. Y'all make the ribs and the burgers. I like medium rare. Black people like well done, nigga. That's burnt. I like medium rare. A little pink on the inside, brown on the outside, like black pussy. You know what I mean? Like, I like it. I like it like that. You know? We gonna work it out. We gonna bring America back.
Yeah.
Man, what's the warehouse you be putting your slaves in?
Yeah, actually you could. It's like a paddy wagon. It's like the paddy wagon. The police is just not outfitted that way, but it's the same type of vehicle. So, yeah, you could pack and I'm 6 feet, and you see.
Yeah, bro.
So
yeah, that's how they be bringing the Chinese in. I saw Rush Hour 2. Like, that's how they bring the Chinese and the Mexicans in.
You see yeah, you can't.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, when we start the TV show, we riding around in that motherfucker, man. I'm gonna show you how to get paid for advertising. We gonna put a silk wrap on the outside of that bitch. We gonna ride around in a pickup truck and pick up sluts. I'm gonna show y'all how to get orphans. You don't want no girl with a mama, especially not a black mama. She could be black. Her mama can't be black. Black mama fuck up everything. If she mixed, her mama better be white. Now fuck with a girl with a black mama. Everything gonna go downhill.
Yeah.
Yo, it is crazy, but it's real shit. Kareem say trafficking sprinters are crazy. Nigga, that's the shit. Nigga. I'm gonna tell you something. I would rather traffic in a sprinter than in that fucking flower delivery van, that white van with no windows, looking like a pedo. I don't want that. I want a sprinter, bro. Put them all in the back of the sprinter. You know what I mean? Yeah. When you let them, by the time you let them out, they just be so happy to be out. It's whatever you say. Like, here's the thing about girls too. Girls and children, like women and children, because women and children act alike. If you take a woman or a child 45 minutes in any direction, and you drop them off, they're going to assimilate so quick to whatever you're talking about. Men not so much. Men gonna hop out like I gotta get home. Women and children, wherever you, when they open that door, like when they left, they saw maple trees. When you open that bitch back up, ain't nothing but weeping willows. They like, where the fuck am I at? They whole situation gonna change. They gonna get real right real fast. Just being honest, bro. For real, start a toddler boot camp in this bitch. For real. Bunch of orphans, nigga. But no, I'm asking, what was their mama? Mama was Mexican, white, British, black. No, I'm not taking that one. Maybe if the mama was black and like dropped them off in one of them boxes at the fire station, like when they was infants and they was just raised by nuns or something, maybe. But yeah, don't fuck with black moms. Yeah, Kareem, I'm here for you, bro. Like, look, New York got a bunch. Hey, nigga say orphans with no shoes and ID. Look, bro, I'm here for that. I'm here for that action, boss. Look, girls don't need no fucking ID. They don't need no shoes either. Girls don't like clothes. Girls are the only people I know that on a city street with the spit and the piss and the bubble gum and the rocks, they'll take off their dress shoes because their shoes hurt and walk barefoot on a city sidewalk. All the time. Girls get $1 flip-flops from Old Navy. Them shoes so thin. Bro, have you ever, bro? Bro. I used to wear a pair of Chuck Taylors, right? The old school All Stars.
Yeah.
Because it was like part of the deep house culture, right? Because culture based on anything is in and out, right? So them Chuck Taylor, and I had two pair. I had a pair of black ones, canvas, and I had a pair of black ones, suede. I found them at Sears. Ain't even no Sears no more, so don't look for them. But bro, them motherfucking shoes were so thin, like at the bottom, like the sole was so thin that if I walked on a rock, I felt the rock. I was like, yo, these shoes, but they was good for breakdancing, but I'm like, yo, these shoes is thin. Now, the $1 flip-flops even thinner than that. So even when girls got on shoes, it's just so the bottom of her feet don't get dirty. But it's like she not walking in shoes. Like, girls don't need clothes, bro. Yo, mama ain't never wear clothes, nigga. You walk in the crib, your mama be ass naked. Like, it's my house. And I live here. Like, bro, like, girls don't need clothes. Girls will only want to wear clothes if you tell them they can't wear clothes. But just naturally, they don't like clothes. Yeah, Sears had the best warranties, and they had the best tools too. They had good tools. Home Depot, Hawaii, but Sears was better on the tool side. Shout out to Sears, man. And Sears never let Levi's fall off. That's what I miss. Pants that fit. You been shopping lately, nigga? Everything jeggings. I don't want them fucking jeggings.
Even the 501. I remember pre-2010. Levi's fit a certain way. After 2010, they all wear like skinny jeans. Nothing fits the same. Like even Dockers, man. I used to like to wear Dockers. They all tight around the nuts and everything. Like the only clothes that have a good fit is the shit maybe you find like Nordstrom. They got a slim look, but they don't feel like it when you have it on. But I'm not paying $200 for no pants. Like, well, maybe later, but I don't see the value in that now. But you know, everything's like, you know, like fucking skinny jeans now.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna order some Levi 504s. I'm gonna order some, cause these jeans I've been getting, bro, they fit, but like now, in order to get a pair of affordable jeans that fit, it's gonna be a defect. Like for some reason, none of my buttons work. Like every time I look up, a button popping off, I'm like, the fuck.
The only jeans that I found for less that are comfortable are Wranglers, but they're ugly. But those are the most comfortable pants that I wore that weren't higher end designer. You know what I'm saying? But they're just not fashionable.
Man, yeah, man, we definitely gonna do the tribal meetup, bro. But here's the thing, bro. Don't the biggest thing about tribe, bro, is family and religion. Those things are easily exportable. Those are the things that make culture. So If you want to talk about tribal culture, that's how you do it. How you decide to feed your family is a different discussion. But family and religion are the most important things. Those are the most exportable things to be tribal. And then you could talk social designation. I could teach people how to switch their social designation, but
So family and religion. So you say that's the bedrock of everything?
that's the bedrock of everything, bro. You have to have a belief system, and you got to have something to believe in. A lot of black man poverty, and I ain't saying black men are broke. I mean, it's broke people. Everybody got broke people. But I think the biggest stereotype about the poverty is that what are you striving for? Like you want to have a seed, like you want to have a little son that you can put your brain into his head. You can't get that with black culture, right? You'll never be able to raise your kid. You'll get blamed for it, but you'll never get to raise your kid. You'll never be able to have a meaningful relationship because everything's temporary, right? So if you don't have the bedrock, you steady spinning around trying to do those two things the whole time. You're trying to find a girl, hope it work out. Find a girl, hope it work out. You've never really completed that step to be able to move to the next step, right? And then your faith is what takes over when laws aren't there. Like the reason we have more laws is because we have more satanic women, right? So, because women are the ones that want more laws. It's not men that's asking for more laws. Women are asking for more laws because they know in their heart and soul that the shit that they doing is bullshit. And even though they won't let you stop them, they know that they need to be stopped.
My congeniality is fucked. I have no sensors and I need to be stopped.
They know they need to be stopped. But then they're like, you can't check me, boo. But then I'll ask for laws to check them. Faith is what comes in when law stops, right? The behavior patterns, the process that you live your life in order for everybody to be happy in their own skin, right? Hip hop being a culture is a bad culture because it's based on the lie of wealth, right? Everybody rich, everybody got an M, everybody got $100,000 chain. That's crazy.
Yeah, but my man, Dirty, it was good chopping up with you. But I got some more business I got to take care of. But when you gonna come? When's the next time you coming back on?
I mean, tomorrow we got the secretary training thing, but I don't know, bro. Like I said, bro, I really don't really be having shit to talk about on this channel. I mean, we gonna do the whole series about Project 2025. Yeah. We're gonna get into what is that? Action 47. What is it?
Yeah, Agenda 47 or something.
Agenda 47. We're gonna get into that, but I'm not really loving my YouTube experience, bro. I got to be the change I want to see, but y'all got to support it, bro. So
yeah, I'm the manager of the Oak Diddy, but listen, when I look at my channels, I still don't have access to the YouTube channel to do the things that you asked. I just see my stuff. Like, I mean, can you check the settings? I don't think like you have it fully unlocked, because when I go, I cannot see the thing to do your channel and cut the videos. You know what I'm saying? When I go to the switch account, when I'm on YouTube.
I'll check again, bro. I'll check again. It could be me. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's me. Cause yeah, man, we got these niggas is wow, and everybody. Yeah, man. But yeah, so we gonna change the content up, bro. I want to talk more about economics. I want to talk about sustainable living. It's my dream to be a killer and a chicken farmer at the same time. All killers become farmers. Thanos, anybody, man. George Washington. You murder people, then you retire and become a farmer. I'm in my farmer stage in life. I'm ready to be a farmer.
Yeah, that's what's up. But yeah, man, give me that access so I can, help. So I can help out with the channel. Like I say, my time is freed up now because I'm gonna have guys working for me. So I'd love to help, and then we could talk about other stuff besides politics. Because if you grew up in the city and you're so-called black, which none of us are, but I'll use that term, then we already know how the bitches are, et cetera, et cetera. At this point, it's just entertainment. But we got to talk about some more serious things.
Yeah, man. I got way more interest, bro. I'm supposed to be doing a cooking show with this girl, but she on bullshit. We've been doing this 2 years. She got a restaurant. She wanted to politic and cook, and I'm with that, but she be on bullshit. It's a lot of things I want to do with this channel, bro. And Smarty Pants, I have no idea what's going on in the comedy channel right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Cause I'm on Dirty Folks. Maybe he might be, man, cause he be over there sneak watching fucking what's my man who do Dilbert? He be sneak watching dude that do Dilbert all day. Anyway, but it is what it is. But yeah, bro, it was good talking to you, man. I'm glad y'all slid up, man.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll see you one of these days. But yeah, I'll send you an email. Try to give me that access so I can chop up the videos and help you out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm doing it right now, bro. Before I
'Cause
start
I'm
doing
a
anything
manager. I
else.
just can't see your channel. That's it. I still don't have access, but I'm listed as a manager under your thing though.
All right, I'm about to check it out right now, like right now. So
Man.
in the next 10 minutes or so, man, you check it out, bro. It should be right.
All right, my man. Be easy.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
All right.
I appreciate everybody else that slid up, man. What we gonna leave with, man? What we gonna leave with? I'm still on my boy Console. I don't even think I got Console in here. Nope. I ain't even got Console in here, but the coronavirus joint. Look it. We gonna leave on this, man. I'm gonna get demonetized for it. But we gonna leave on this note right here, man. I ain't played this in forever. We gonna leave on this note right here. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Love your brothers as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.
Chill. You're one of the top 6 speakers of the past 8 years, but I hated you.
Love each other as you love yourself.